Just realized this thing has batteries in it. There's something in there hiding I don't want you to see yet. Hey guys and gals, welcome back. Before we get into the Goodwill haul, got a couple of announcements first off. I got them written down. So the first one is, well, obviously, we finally hit 1K subscribers, and it's 100% thanks to you. And also, I would like to thank Paul Stingray.
I am Paul. These are
Loan capacitors.
There's a box down here.
I'm gonna put a little link, and it's probably up there. Go on and check him out. The second thing is that you may have noticed a little bit lack of the content lately, and that's because we're moving. We're moving to a new city. It's gonna kind of be, sad, but kind of bittersweet in the same aspect, because I'm gonna have a new bench, more room to do auto things, and a dedicated studio. So we won't get, all this background noise. But again, thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. I appreciate it. I work my butt off for this channel, even though it might not seem like it, but I really do. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at the haul. Okay, so the first thing that I picked up was a 1.5 terabyte internal hard drive, which I'm going to use an SATA, and I'm going to turn this into basically an external hard drive, and I could always use 1500 extra gigs. So that was pretty good. Yeah, $2.99, I'll take it all day long. Also, to go with that, I mean, come on, 99 cents, 99-cent USB 2.0. Yeah, could always use one of them as well. This was another pretty cool thing that I found. This is a little book, I guess, for musicians, for writing compositions or lyrics or stuff like that. And I think they're just, blank page, so pretty much a notebook. And I noticed that it comes with, this is just some literature it comes with, but the really cool thing I thought it came with, and there's like, I guess this is supposed to be the inside of a tape player, like this would be the inside of what's going on right there, which is pretty cool. I see some components and motors and stuff like that, but I didn't know it came with these stickers. I think that's pretty cool. The RGB tape decks, or tapes there, I think that would be a pretty cool, like a channel logo or something. It's really awesome. So I guess these would be like page markers or whatever for your notebook there. So that I thought was pretty cool. I didn't even see any of this until I literally just looked at it. Another thing I found was Volume 3 of Batman Animated Series. I did watch this as a kid, and definitely brings back a lot of memories. And I actually grabbed this off of the cart before. They have a little cart that they push around, and then they stock the shelves or whatever. I actually took this off there before anyone else could get it. I know I'm bad. Now for the more funner things, or well, at least in my opinion, I did actually go and find some records at Goodwill. Usually they're all gone, or they're not even worth looking at. But this is Candyman, Disneyland record. And for the longest, for, as long as I've been reading this, as long as I've been reading it as Candyland, I thought it was a Candyland record. But no, it's the Candyman, if anyone can. The Candyman can. And the record's pretty good inside. The cover isn't that great, but it's pretty cool. Something maybe we can put on for the kids, and then they can jump around and then scratch it, and you know how that goes. Then I didn't know that Cabbage Patch made an album, but apparently there's 10 original Cabbage Patch songs that I didn't know about any of them. And so this is their album. I guess I don't really have too much to say about this, other than they do have the lyrics on the actual sleeve on the inside. But I would imagine both of these and the third next one coming up all came from the same, I'd imagine the same people who donated. This one was very interesting to me, and pay attention on this one because this one's pretty cool. This is Walt Disney production Mouser size. When I brought this in and showed the kids, they thought that I put these stickers on there for them, but nope, those are OG. And looking at this, I kind of want to pull this out in the same order that I found it. Nope, it's going to come out. There's something in there hiding I don't want you to see yet. But the record's junk. So I don't know if that will ever see a needle in my house, but I don't know. I might put it on one of my crappy ones. But so this came with a book, and I was going through here, and I'll try to show you all the pictures in case if you had this as a youngin', and this brings back memories. I can't even tell if I'm in shot or not. I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, this is a book that kind of showed the exercises that you did with it. And as I was going through there, I was looking for all of the, the pages, hoping they were all there. And I actually found these two random pieces of paper in there. And I couldn't really tell what they were. But, well, we'll kind of show this one. Hopefully the glare isn't too bad for you. But I looked at this and I could just tell immediately, just from like the way it is, I could tell this was from the late 80s, super early 90s. And luckily enough, I don't know if we can see that, this is from 1988, a Little Caesars ad, that there was two of them kind of stuck in there. And yeah, do that as you will. This was the Little Caesars pizza menu in 1988. So just the graphic design, everything during that time was just a black background with like the image, very prominent. And this just looking at this just brings back so much memories, and I thought that was really cool. So now the other cool things, well, actually, we'll do one last one that came from Goodwill as far as a record. This is On Stage, Loggins and Messina. And the cover is totally trashed, but I showed it to the lady and she gave it to me for cheaper, so that's fine. But now I did go veer off subject real quick. Went to the record store and we got, I forgot to plug Rick and Records. Before I go on to the last three, I want to give a shout out to Rick and Records. He's actually doing a pretty cool contest right now. It's called the Double Down, where I believe you subscribe and then you make a video and you show 5 of the albums that you have that are doubles. And I think that's it. But we'll go ahead and throw the link up here. Go ahead and check him out. And yeah, tell him that the blown capacitor sent you. All right, and so one that I did not get from Goodwill, but I just want to show it anyways, is the Doors' first album, because I am working on getting all of the Doors albums. I had them all on CD at one point, and I lost all of them or sold them or whatever I did. Probably broke them, I don't know, who cares. But so we found their first album, which I thought was really cool, and then also found Strange Days. And the cover here on Strange Days is a little bit better, and the records are all right. I think I got them for like $20 each, so the records aren't horrible in them. It's not like I got them out of, the $5 bin or anything, but yeah, so I thought that was cool. And then for the last thing that came actually from Goodwill is this Led Zeppelin box set. And now I had this when I was a kid. My dad bought it for me. My cousin had it as well, and his dad bought it for him. And he got it, and then I wanted it, so my dad bought it for me. But that was a 4-disc CD set, and it came with this very, very cool booklet that has a lot of literature and a lot of pictures in it. It even has this fold out, try to get you a good view of that. This is pretty much a fold out picture. Speaking of fold out pictures in the center of like magazines, who remembers magazines with posters in the middle? I do. If you do, comment down below. But so now what I did with my old book of one of these is I cut it all up and I took the pictures out, and pretty much anything that had a picture on it, I put it on my wall or whatever. So needless to say, I ruined mine, And this was really, really cool to actually find this. And, you know, just looking at it brings back so much memories. And, yeah, the only thing about it, and, well, not the only thing about it, but one thing is this is a cassette set, which is fine. It's missing the first tape, but what I'm going to do, and put down in the comments if you think this would be a good video, but what I want to do is go ahead and just record what is usually on the first cassette and put it to, you know, a new blank cassette, and I have extra cases, and then I can print up an extra sleeve and kind of do the whole thing, kind of redo it, maybe put some new foam in here. This foam just kind of deteriorates, and yeah, completely kind of restore it. If you think that would be a good video, go ahead and pop it down there, let me know, and I will do it. Can you tell what it is yet? This is the last thing, I swear. So this is going to be my next full-length video. This is a Sony CFD8, pretty cool little boombox. This is also a boombox that I had when I was a kid. Reason how I remember it is that big old tuning knob up there kind of really brings it back. But so yeah, this is going to be the next full-length video. Check out this. The CD player works very well on it. The tuner works very well on it. The potentiometer wasn't even dirty. So kind of weird, but of course the tape player does not work. So I'm imagining it's going to be belts, maybe a cog wheel. So we're going to go ahead and repair that, and we'll see you for that one. Also, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to the subscribers. Thank you to everybody. Make sure to go and check out Paul Stingray. I will leave a link up there for him. Also, make sure you go and check out Rick and Records and win you some records. Win yourself some records. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Go and check them out. I love you guys, and have a good one, and be safe, and we'll see you in the next one. Can we get this to work? I don't know. We will see. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.